kazi nitapata, nikuache niende, afadhali nitafute kuliko minivumilie. Wanipa pressure, wanipa pressure. Wanipa pressure, wanipa pressure.
Learn the principle of guarding your heart with all diligence. And what do I mean by guarding your heart with all diligence? I mean you stand guard like a police guard or like a security guard at an entrance, ensuring that anybody who you let into your space is worth being in your space.
Karibuni, welcome tuelimishwe kwa masuala ya jamii, tutumbuizwe sana mbalimbali, tujuze juu ya matukio ya kila pembe, wapa burudani kwa familia nzima.
Good evening, everybody. The big question we are asking tonight is, what are you bringing to the table? Hey, you guys are not ready for this conversation. We are fired up. We are ready for you. So we are inviting you to share the link and invite everybody, because today we are talking everything dating scene. Everything. We are not hiding. We are just coming out front and talking about the dating scene in the current situation right now that we are in the world. We'll be taking a break from our previous kind of conversation where we talk about personalities and all those things. And today we just want to engage each other in a different kind of a way. So I want you to take this moment, hit the comment sections and let me know, what is dating? What do you think is dating? How do you define dating? What entails dating? Which elements come into dating? In your own words, in the comment section, and do not forget to let me know where you are watching me from. And today I have a surprise for you guys. I will not be doing the show by myself like I always do. I have invited my friends onto the show to come and help me diffuse, come and help me talk about this thing called dating, the monster, the elephant in the room. What are you bringing to the table? What do you mean? I am the table. Hashtag I am the table. So here we go. So allow me to introduce one of my panelists, a very young gentleman who I value very much. He's very sober. I see him working with young people and I appreciate that. And without any further ado, allow me to introduce to Mike Mwangi. Hey, Mike, how you doing, my brother?
Hi, yo, it's good.
You're well. Welcome to the show, man. Have you ever been here before?
Yeah, I've never been here, and it's exciting. And I look forward for having a very good learning and unlearning moment at the same time. And thank you for having me on board. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. So I want to give you this moment to kindly tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us where you're coming from. Tell us what you're bringing today on the table as we talk about matters dating.
All right. So, hi guys, this is Mike. I'm grateful to be a part of this show tonight. I am an underwriter at the Apollo Center. I'm also a young leader. I've been in leadership since I was a small boy. It has been a good journey dealing with young guys, giving direction and also learning with them and growing together. Yeah, I'm also a social entrepreneur, and it's good to be here. Thank you.
Oh, so you're a big catch. So let me ask, just for the ladies who are curious to see you over there, are you dating? Uko na mtu? Umepatikana? Unajua, you know this thing is going to go viral. So if she's there, please do not deny.
All right.
It's
Kunakuwa na
complicated.
option nyingi. Yeah, that's a point.
Wait,
Kunakuwa na option nyingine kwanga
it's
hapo.
complicated.
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm not dating. Niko man solo
Okay.
papa.
Good. So ladies, you can send in your comment sections and apply and say, hey, Mikey, Nico available. We can do a coffee. Now, we are not just going only to hear from one side of the story. We want to balance this equation. So yes, we have a lady on board. In fact, she's my namesake and I love this girl so much, but more so, I love her brains. So without any further ado, allow me to welcome my friend Nyokabi to the show. Hi, girlfriend. So today we are doing Nyokabis. They have to say which Nyokabi they agree to.
Hi, Sasa.
Oh, Asana, how are you?
I'm very fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Akis, you look gorgeous. You shocked me. I didn't know you can pull hair. But I'm thinking it's like this tonight.
Nimekuja nikuslay.
Well, you're not joking. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Lynette Nyokabi. I'm an architect by profession. And well, I'm actually 27. So, and I'm very excited about today's discussion. I really want to be able to engage and learn as much from this conversation as possible. Yes.
Aki Nyokabi, you're an architect. That is just mind-blowing. When women say they are architects, it's just mind-blowing for me. But I know in the comment section watu wataanza kusema huyo mwenye ni architect ni sumbua. No wonder. Uko na mtu, by the way, before I tell them, uko na mtu. Is there anybody who has shown any signs, any interest, any, they are poking, I don't know, they are saying they are throwing stones over the fence, anything?
Yes, actually, I am in a stable relationship at the moment.
Oh, wow. I'm your friend and I didn't know that. That is so
Imagine. Kuficha game.
So, Mike Pole, I thought maybe out of this conversation.
Pole kwa timu afisi wenzangu.
Hey, Mike, akimeumia, but bro, tight mwanaume ni kujikaza.
Atapata mtu kwa comment section, haizi kosa.
Hawezi kosa. So watu waende hapo kwa comment section mseme Mike, I'm available, usijali, I'm not an architect, I'm a makeup artist, but we can do this together.
Yeah. Leo ni leo.
So we are welcoming you to the show. So we want to start, and today we are saying men before and ladies. Tunasemanga ladies first and men before, or men before or ladies first. Mikey, please tell me in your own words, what do you understand to be dating? And please be as honest as you can. Dusisahau mambo ati packaging lazima ikuwe hapo kwa dating. On to you, Mikey. What do you understand to be dating?
All right. Dating is, according to me, is a time spent by two people who are in love or who feel they're in love, and they take time assessing the suitability of one another. So basically that's dating, according to me.
There is no packaging. Uko sure hakuna packaging kwa hiyo dating isini yenyu? Because men, I think men understand dating to be an opportunity for packaging. I mean, watu kwa comment section, is it true that men, when you start dating a lady, the first question is packaging on the table? If it's not, wacha tusiwestiane time. Ni ukweli Mike, ama ni uongo?
Sasa ikifika niko packaging, I guess that one now comes with time, but according to me, it's that it's laying the ground in learning the prospective partner. Yeah.
Yes.
So packaging maybe way later, which is a lot. Yeah, but because but to me it's more of assessing. It's more sometimes of like trying to get a direction where you can, direct your emotions. You see?
Okay. So men also
Yeah.
have emotions when it comes to packaging. We will be talking about that. We are not, I'm relentless. I'm not letting this thing go because dating is surrounded by packaging. And I'm hoping we are going to dive into it. So I want to ask you, Nyokabi, in your own words, and I
Yeah.
want to use, I'm using the word Nyokabi intentionally, not that I don't know your other names. Your word to andika kwa comment in Nyokabi gani, nasema Nyokabi architect, Nyokabi coach. So that we help these guys.
Yes.
In your own words, what is your understanding of dating? When you think about dating, what comes to your mind? What is your expectation of dating?
Well, when you talk about dating, what I
Mhm,
understand from that is the process of meeting someone, getting to know someone, and walking a certain journey with them.
mhm,
So yeah, so for me that's actually what dating entails in my opinion.
mhm. Meeting someone and
Yeah,
interacting with them and getting to know whether you
interacting
want to go
and
further
getting to know them.
with this person.
Exactly.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
dating. Would you be surprised,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, if I told you that is not actually dating?
Wow.
Both of
Okay.
you are
Interesting.
wrong. I
Tell
know.
me, tell us more.
I want to hear what guys are saying in the comment section. Ellie, please take me to the comment section so that we hear what these guys are
Me
saying. What is
too.
dating before we can actually say? So we have somebody here who is saying, Laura, who is saying, Eva is saying, hi, Eva. Oh, welcome, girl. Thank you so much, the angel, for joining us. Umepotea. Niko. Ni mimi, ni Mikey, ama ni nani unasema amepotea sana. Juma is saying, fiery. Yes, we are about to do this. So we have Rhoda, we say good evening, hashtag art in heart, hashtag responding to life, hashtag marriage connect. Kenya, do not forget the hashtag. Thank you, Rhoda, so much for reminding us about the hashtags. So everybody who is leaving a comment, remember the hashtag. So we have Samuel who is saying, that's right, we first invest where is perfect in order to have enough asset. Penda, yeah, Penda, where sweet. Oh, thank you, Samuel. Penda, where pia. We have Eve who is saying, I am the table. Yes. What are you bringing to the table? Eve anasema, I am the table. Hashtag, I am the table. That's what I'm bringing to the table. Hey, baby, all you look fine. Oh, thank you, darling. We look amazing. By the way, kwanza leo Nyokabi ametokelezea mpaka ameni amaze. We have Norina Mbata who is saying,
Hey.
I am here. Thank you so much, girl, for joining us. I appreciate you. Bring all your friends, waite wote, akina Hassan wakuje wote. We have Nora Bella. Hey, Wangoi, today the whole family is here. Thank you guys for joining. Yes, we are your people. She's our chairperson. We love you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. We have Eve who is saying dating is kungangua. Niku kungangua, ameandika
Ka-
kungangua. Eh? Niku
Kukagua.
Kukagua.
kuka oh,
Kukagua.
Kukagua,
kukagua.
like to sort it out.
Your coffee.
Eh?
Morato
We
Luizia.
have Sarah who is saying, hi, family. Welcome so much, Sarah. It's good to see you. Let me know where you're watching this show from. Who else do we have? We want to take a small break and then we will definitely define what is dating from a professional aspect and from a relationship coach, and we will figure it out. But before we do that, I want you guys to hit the comment sections and let me know what is dating in your own words. What do you think is dating? How do you define it? And when you get into dating, what are some of the expectations that you have, especially the ladies and especially the men? Because these two worlds is Mars and Pluto of what women think dating is and what men think dating is, as we get into this break for just 1 minute, and we'll be right back. Don't forget, hashtag art in heart, hashtag responding to life, and hashtag marriage connect Kenya, hashtag dating, and we are all about relationships. See you in a bit. Don't move.
Everyone tells you to watch out for the following signs and symptoms which might indicate that you are a mental health patient. Everyone gives you a clinical approach on how to tackle your mental health problems. But me, I'm no expert. I'm just an artistic soul with a simple life and a simple approach on how to stay sane in a world designed to drive you insane. Simple, the EP. Enjoy.
Amazing spoken word from an amazing lady. And yes, we will be diving into the mental state and especially suicide. Stay tuned and you'll find out our next show will be all about you are not ready for this. So before we went on the break, we were talking about what is dating. What is dating? I want to tell you what dating is. Dating is actually socialization. It has nothing to do with romance. It has nothing to do with the packaging. It has nothing to do with feelings and emotions. It's just socialization. What do I mean by that, you wonder? Dating is interaction between two people who maybe are acquainted, maybe they are general friends, maybe they are close friends, and maybe they are intimate friends. What makes it dating is the exclusivity of the date. We agree, you and I, we are going to go for a cup of coffee. It is a date. So if we do it more oftenly, then we kind of look like we are dating. But before we get into the romance bit, it is just socialization. So don't take it personal. Don't get angry if your partner decides, oh, they're with Nyokabi, they are with Lynette, they are with Wangoi, they are with Eva, they are with so and so. They are just chekukagua, like one of us said in the comment section, is to kagua, kuangalia the goods and see whether do I want to get into a serious relationship with this person or not. So in case you're wondering what's the next level after that, I want to ask you, Mikey, do you agree or do you disagree with what I am saying?
Okay,
Mike?
Can I go first?
Yes, please.
All right. I partly agree. It's socializing.
Yes.
But again, it's simply what I said about assessing. So are
Yes.
those two the same thing?
Or assessing,
Kiswahili is
yes,
what we say
kukagua to,
kukagua.
yes, to survey and
Ni
see,
kukagua.
to
So ile
look and
kukagua.
see.
Yeah.
Yes, unaangalia goodies, whether you like the brooksides, whether you like the surface area, whether you like the intellect of this person, you're
Yeah.
compatible, you can get along beyond the social setting and go deeper into the relationship. So that's what dating is just socialization. There's no exclusivity. There's no,
Uh-huh.
that's the word actually. There's no exclusivity. It's just social, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So Lene, where is Nyokabi? Nyokabi, can you come here and tell us what you think? What do you think? Do you agree that is what dating is?
Well, so I'm actually very surprised that when you say dating, there's no level of exclusive. You're not exclusive to that person.
Yeah.
But it's a very interesting perspective because I've always figured when I say I'm dating someone, I'm actually exclusive to that person. So that's very interesting, actually.
The thing about I like that aspect that you have brought in, that if you're dating someone, you expect or you make the assumption that you are
Yeah,
exclusive with this person. And that's where the
yeah.
problem comes in, because dating is general, it's social. So for you to be exclusive with someone, you actually have to have a conversation about it. You have to agree that moving forward, we are exclusive, so that you move from the stage of dating into the next stage that I can't wait to tell you about. So is it something that's happening so much with young people? You get into a relationship with someone and, because you've hung out 2-3 times, you just assume that you're dating, or are these conversations happening or are they not happening? Nyokabi.
Well, I figured, once you have a very good maybe rapport with someone, you've gone on several dates, so it's
Yeah.
only natural that the next step you're supposed to take is to, be together. There's no like from today we are now boyfriend and girlfriend. There's no like line that defines. It's something that is very seamless through, depending on your connection and your relationship that you have with that person. So I don't know what you mean when you say you have to have a conversation with this person and then you say that now you have to be exclusive, because some things should just flow into one another. Yeah.
Well, the white man said that assumption makes, it actually says, if you look at the word assume, it is you're making an ass out of me or an ass out of all of us. So this is why we are talking about the big question of what are you bringing to the table, because that's what now moves the relationship from just general dating into the courtship, where now you begin to talk about the intense things of what are you bringing to the table? Now, to help us get to that point, what are some of the expectations, Mike, that you have when you start to date a lady? We talked about packaging. Which are other expectations that you have when you identify a lady and you say, this girl, I like her. I want to take this relationship to another level. I want to move from just being an acquaintance or a general friend into an intimate friend. What are some of the expectations that you have towards this person? Your mic is off, Mike. Please turn it. Yeah.
All right. Sorry for that. Now, the biggest expectation I have is my partner should be a hub of where I can channel my affection.
Mhm.
You see, and also reciprocate that one, and also again a person I can trust. Those are the two things that drives me. Then if packaging is not in my priority list, I'm also not so driven by the physique or the look and all that. But another thing that also
Oh,
drives me crazy is eloquence. I'm moved by eloquence and character. You see, so those four things: a place I can channel my emotions. We also have now character, okay, and then eloquence, person who can
oh,
be able
wow.
to express herself to me. Um, and above all, a person who is very fun. I know I'm cheeking one or the other, but person who can make fun. Um, yeah, basically. So when I'm assessing, those are the things that can help me land into a conclusion very fast. Land into my conclusion and know exactly, is this person right for me or not. Yeah, basically.
I like that. I like that, Mike, that you're the kind of person who is attracted to intellect. And I want
Yeah.
Nyokabi to respond to that. What do you think? Are you surprised that there are men out there who are not only attracted to the physique, they're attracted to other things that are more internal than external? So are you surprised in that area of expectations when it gets into dating?
Actually, I'm not. I actually am not, because I think there's such a I think there's this misconception that men are led by their they're led by their desires more than they're led by their mental capacity. And actually, after talking to quite a number of people, right, and doing quite a bit of research and in social settings, you realize that men actually do want someone who is, bright upstairs, someone who is intellectual, someone who is able to hold down conversations and make good decisions. So I'm not surprised. I think it just goes to reaffirm that we have a misconception regarding what men actually expect from a woman. Yeah.
Yes, there's a very big misconception, and it's good that we're having this conversation so that we can have eye openers. And we are not just only talking to our panelists. We went a step further and we interviewed people on the streets before we get to the comment section, and we asked them, what do they think about dating? What are some of the expectations that are out there today that are affecting the dating world? And I want us to get into that right now and just hear what people on the streets have to say on this particular topic.
You look at this guy has a lot of money, so he's likely to just give fulfill my needs. And then you forget that dating is not all about the money. You will need someone who you can have a conversation with. You'll need someone who will hear you out when you're frustrated. So you find that young people are losing it. The same thing with guys. They want some chile with some nice booty, or you're looking at I love the way the skin is. I love some light skin. And life is not all about that. So you get into this and you realize, this is not the package I wanted. And remember, if it looks will fade away some point. Some of us are, like ladies, we're so good with makeup.
When you get into a relationship with someone, and I'm speaking on behalf of the male child, it has been made a norm, almost a normal, that if you don't have money, you are not fit to date, which is quite sickening, and it's not just fair, because what if someone is feeling like dating a little bit earlier in life, the person has matured a little bit earlier, maybe 18 or 20 years. This person is feeling love. This person can date. But because of the expectations that the society has put in place, then this thing will really affect. There is no way you're gonna date someone today without so much expectations from the other party. And this is quite different from our grandparents, because for them it would only be a very serious thing when it culminates or ends up into marriage. But for us right now, we need to treat, like for me, I need to treat my girlfriend almost like the parent. I stand in when the dad is not there. What about another person who is not able to do that? So the expectation is what is really affecting that old school way of dating. That is my opinion, actually.
Chemistry, the synchrony, we have that hard-working attitude, that positive attitude towards everything. And also the other thing is challenging. The man should be challenging. You don't need a man who is just there. Baby, you know I want to do some business here. Okay, just do it.
Oh my goodness, I love hearing young people talking about issues, relationship. There's one particular aspect of that relationship that has struck my ear and has caught my attention. The issue about money, which is the big question we are asking today. What if you're ready to date and you don't have the money? What if you're a lady and you don't have anything to bring to the table? So what happens? And does this money only apply to the ladies, to the men only? Are the men the only ones who are expected to bring money to the table? And if yes, they are bringing money, what are the women bringing to the table? So this is what we'll be talking about. But before we get to that, allow me to head to the comment section. Mikey, I can see you're ready, but allow me to get to the comment section and see what's happening over there. So Ellie, we are starting bottom up or up bottom. So we have David who is saying this is an awesome platform. Thank you so much, David. Remember to share with all of your friends. We have Eva who is saying, so I can date as many as I want. Yeah, but you can't do the exclusive bit with as many as you want. Yeah. We have Nora who is saying dating is a process of knowing a person. It can be several people as well. Absolutely. That is what dating is all about. So let's hear some more comments. We have Mike Washira who is saying dating is getting to know each other. It is socializing and creating a strong friendship with this person so that you can get to share intimate quotes issues that may then lead to courting. Excellent. Beautiful. Mike, you have done a good job. We have somebody, Eva, who is saying, wow, this is very enlightening. We have been doing it wrong for sure. Absolutely. Because the information isn't out there, but now we are bringing it to you right here at Art in Heart. We have Bella who is saying, Nelly, ushaweka, simuongea Kiswahili, ushaweka Mike kwa bronze na amesema hey, simwandike na Kizungu, aki Kiswahili inanichanganga. So Mike, nisomee hiyo ya Bella, inasema nini?
Nili ushaweka Mike bro zone, like a bro zone, brother zone. Na wamesema wako single.
Oh. Wamekubro zone, wamekufriend zone. Bella, Mikey, your mic is a bit low. Please speak a bit louder or adjust the mic to a bit of a volume. Uko chini ya tukuski. So Washira anasema Mike, kwani are you a
sapiosexual za nini?
Able to define hiyo word wewe.
Sapiosexual, hata unaweza ngoa, hata unaweza tu jiuma.
Wacha kukusumbua na Kizungu bwana. Can you define for us what that is? So Eva is saying for sure it seems so. Yes, this is the conversations that we are having. This is what we are talking about. So Nyokabi, read for me that one. Za Kiswahili ukiziona mnasoma tu. Unajua Kiswahili ilikuja na meli. Washira anasema nini Nyokabi? Can you see it? Or let's have Mike read for us then. Mike, read for us what Washira is saying. Asha explain.
Mark Washira is saying, kulingana na hizi views zake, anatafuta architect. Too bad the architect is taken. Oh my. Huyu ni nani huyu Mark Washira ananichomea hivi?
Mike Washira akona beef na wewe, Mike. Akona beef na wewe. Nora, Bella anasema he is my cousin ata but ningekuwa tu nimemweka kwa bro zone, but he's your cousin, man. He's your cousin. If he's your cousin, he's a
Yeah,
bro.
she's my cousin. Yeah, she's my cousin.
But unaona Mike, leo nimekutengenezea profile, utapata mtu nataka vote of
Leo ni
thanks
leo.
ya harusi.
Yeah.
We have V anasema having
Leo
a
ni leo.
conversation from dating. Yeah, ni leo umepata mtu. We have V who is saying from Facebook, from YouTube, he's saying having a conversation from dating to relationship, being exclusive is very important, and I love that what Nyokabi GK Kamau said, if you assume you are making an ass out of both of us. So it's important. What V is saying is agreeing that it's important that you have a conversation. So Kabi, you're in a serious relationship, have the conversation. We have Debbie who is saying, loving the show. Thank you so much. If you're loving the show, please share, and let everybody come in. We have Eva who is saying, so is a person attracted to intellect people? Yes, Eva, thank you so much. Yes, you are, Mikey. You're a person who is attracted to intellect.
And I don't give apologies for that.
He doesn't give apologies for that. That's what he's saying. We are going to take a break, and then you're going to fix your mic, Mike. So we are going to take a break right about now. We are going to take a break, and then we'll be right back talking about this issue of money. Is it only applicable to men and women, or just women and not men? Who is supposed to bring money? Why has money become such a big deal in the relationship world today? So stay tuned and keep sharing. And remember, hashtag @InHeart, hashtag responding to life, hashtag Marriage Connect Kenya.
Whenever we speak of great achievers, we tend to use phrases like they've come from far, they started from the bottom, or they did a lot to get to where they are. Lifted on kevintini.com.
Everyone tells you to watch out for the following signs and symptoms which might indicate that you are a mental health patient. Everyone gives you a clinical approach on how to tackle your mental health problems. But me, I'm no expert. I'm just an artistic soul with a simple life and a simple approach on how to stay sane in a world designed to drive you insane. Simple, the EP. Enjoy.
Welcome back to Family Edition right here on Art in Heart. It's all about relationship and authentic conversations. And today we are talking about the big question, the elephant in the room. What are you bringing to the table? Is the question that we have seen on social media, all dating platforms, everywhere to juane, to patane. Everybody is asking, what are you bringing to the table? And today we want to address that particular question. So I want to hand over to Mike, and I want to ask you, Mike, what is this thing about? What are you bringing to the table? What is it about? Is it about money? Is it about presence? What is it about really, in your own words, Mike?
All right. From my own experience and observation, I see it goes in two ways. The gents bring, let me say it in quotes, gifts, or rather provides, which is actually the main key or the main agenda for a man. And now for the lady, she'll be there now to amplify emotions and amplify now, like working out the relationship. But when it comes now in matters money, you find that from the gent side, we are sisi ni wale watu ambao tunatoa sana ikifika ni hapo. You see, before maybe you get a gift from that lady, it will take time, but for us, we are obliged, and that is becoming a bit more stressful when you find that you're getting into dating and you cannot be able to provide. You see, so that's one of the things that is dismissing a lot of guys. Yeah.
We are waiting for you, Nyokabi. We are waiting for you to tell us what you think about this money, this whole shenanigan about money. What is going on with
Yeah.
this money issue? What are you bringing to the table? What is your take on that?
Okay, maybe as she comes online, maybe Micah can ask you what do you think perhaps is the reason as to why we are so money oriented as a generation? What maybe would you attribute that to?
The biggest of them all is that me personally, I would say dating is dead. Dating is dead. We are now focused on the affection that will come just to fit in a current situation. Sometimes we even get into dating not because you need a partner, but you need maybe to fit in a situation. You need to fit in a circle. You need to fit in peer pressure, and you find that the biggest ground you want to take it as a channel now to, let me say it again in quotes, to earn. You want to earn your emotions.
Yeah.
You want to earn money. You
Yeah.
want to earn fame. You want to earn a friendship through that. So it's not driven
Yeah.
by the need of dating, but basically to fit in.
Okay, so in your
Excellent.
words, you feel like dating in our generation is dead?
Yes. It is dead.
Oh, wow.
What? I mean, so you've not had successful interactions with people that, have led to maybe a purposeful dating life?
The sad stories about it overweighs the good. It overweighs the, what should dating, what should bring out. Like, you see, the good times, the happy moments, the light moments, and all that. It actually ends up
Yeah.
bringing depression and more stress, where I was supposed to like ease in the whole thing, and because your two of you can be able now to share your troubles, you can be able to share your good times, you see. Yeah, so from experience around my circles, it has been a mess, trust me.
Wow, that's interesting because I mean, I've been really thinking about the money factor in terms of a relationship, and I think the only reason why there's this need, why you feel like there's this need for dating and you have to have money, I think it all boils down to the kind of environment we have been conditioned and we've grown up in. We are in an environment where money has been given so much importance and it has been overemphasized to a point where you feel you can't do anything without money in this country. And it starts all the way from the political aspect, our political climate, to our religious climate, to our cultural climate, where you feel this certain need to have money to actually be able to do anything in life. So I think our environment has been such a huge contributor to that, to the money aspect in dating.
Nyokabi?
Amazing to watch the conversation. Although I have noticed, we apologize to our viewers. Mike is having a little bit of a challenge with his microphone, so we are really struggling to hear him. If you can increase the volume on your gadget, you'll be able to hear him better. So as these guys are talking about relationship, I'm really enjoying the conversation, hearing the different aspects of the understanding of this issue, money. But what I want to ask right now, and I want to start with Nyokabi, I want to ask you, which is the longest relationship you have ever been in terms of maybe 3 months, 4 months, a year, 2 years, and what do you think helped that relationship to last that long? If you throw back your mind and you're thinking, okay, this particular time in campus or in high school, or you are in a romantic relationship for a long period of time, the longest that you've ever had, as Mike prepares himself, why do you think that relationship lasted as long as it did, and why didn't it weather the winter that came and swept the relationship off its feet? Nyokabi.
Well, the longest relationship I've ever been in has been about a little over 3 years. and it's actually the current relationship that I'm actually in. So I think the only reason we've been able to weather it so far is a base of understanding, a base of being able to actually understand one another. You see, where we're both, where you have a common platform where you share your dreams, your ambitions, and you see whether they actually align with one another. And even if you're willing to work with your other partner to build their own dreams and ambitions, right? So my current relationship has been the longest I've been in a relationship so far. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Nyokabi. We appreciate that. You can see the comments, what's happening in the comment section. Let's keep engaging each other. We will read them out. So just keep posting, keep writing, keep asking your comments, keep asking your questions, keep letting us know what you think about this issue of dating. So, Mike, which is the longest relationship you have ever been in, and what do you think helped that relationship to stay the period it stayed, and what caused the relationship to be swept out of it? I wish you could speak a bit louder so that we can clearly hear you.
All right. Can you? I've tried like sorting out my mic from the end. Can you hear me well now? It's okay now, eh? All right. So the longest relationship I have ever been lasted for five years, and it was quite a journey full of highs and lows. But again, we decided together we're not going to focus on the highs and lows, rather than what the relationship is bringing on table. So to us, it brought a lot of peace. It was a platform for us to share and also challenge each other to grow, because we entered the relationship immediately after high school, so we were still young. We were identified, wanted to try careers, wanted to try fashion, wanted to try relationship itself. So one of the things that made it work very well, it was communication, and also solving crisis immediately. Once we in a crisis, we didn't we actually avoided buying time, rather than taking the lesser time to solve it. Again, is not listening so much on the hearsays of people, because of course guys will challenge you. People will think that you guys have rushed, you guys are not right for one another. People will talk, just focus on what made you come together. And let me shock you, we did we 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 stayed for all those years without like packaging and all that, you see, because it was just we wanted to just get the ground for where we can channel our emotions and have that affection in return. um yeah, so basically communication, and above all love. And love carries along with it so many things. It comes along with sacrifice, and sacrifice I mean by even time, the resources and all that.
I like what you're saying about communication. I love what you're saying about communication, and I love what you're saying about love. But the thing about I find that most young people don't understand is what is love. People think love is a feeling. People think that that love is mostly people assume that love is a feeling. Would you be surprised to
Yeah.
know what love is? Hit the comment section and let me know, what do you think love is? What do you think? What do you understand love is? And when it comes to communication, if you're in a romantic relationship with someone, what is this communication? And one of the communication elements we are talking about in this show tonight is have a conversation. Moving forward, you and I are exclusive. Moving forward, you and I are no longer dating. We are in courtship. I want to get to know you better. I want to interact with you better. I want this relationship to go further. Because if you have such kind of conversations, you avoid long stretch relationships that end up in breakup. It's very sad to be in a relationship for a long time and then it ends up in breakup. So these things can be prevented, and they can be done through conversation. So I just want to divert the conversation a little bit. What do we understand to be love? Because men are saying women will not love you if you don't give them money. Women are saying, we will not love you if you don't take care of me. And there's this reference that has gone through this show the whole night of people saying that you become a provider. Why are you providing for your girlfriend? You provide for your family, for your spouse, for your life partner. You don't provide for just anybody and everybody you're dating. So the question I'm asking is, what do we understand to be love? Kabi, I can hear you laughing. Object my voice. What are you refusing?
No, it's just because I'm shocked how you said you only should only provide for your family. You can't provide for your girlfriend, and and I find that so shocking. Because I'm wondering where you're coming from with that statement.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Thank you, Nyokabi, for asking that statement. And we
Yeah.
imagine, let me give you a scenario. When you first started dating in your life, when you got to know what was dating, probably you're in primary school, you're probably in class 7 or class 8. There are class 6, class 7. That's when people start discovering what romantic relationships are. Supposing that boy you started with started providing for you, and then you break up because you went to high school and they went to high school, or you break up because the relationship was strenuous, and then you get into another relationship with another boy. Then when you get to high school, another boy starts providing for you. By the time you get to campus, another person starts providing for you. By the time you get to the work scene where you're employed and he's employed, another man starts providing for you. By the end of the day, how much can this boy child really provide for every girl they have dated? Some of these things are
Mhm.
exclusive to exclusive relationships. They are not to be dashed out, such as packaging is not for everybody. It should be exclusive. It's an art in itself, right? It brings, it
Yeah.
yokes, it binds people together. So it isn't for everybody. So if sex isn't for every person you have dated, then why is provision for every person you date? And why is it the
No, but
responsibility of the person who you're dating to take care of you? Why don't you take care of yourself? That's the question we are asking tonight in Nyokabi. And get
okay.
me on this one.
So
Yes.
yeah, 'cause now, no, okay. Because now I'm just wondering. You see, you're not by providing. I'm not telling you to pay my bills. I'm not telling you ati
Yes.
nataka unilipie rent. I want you to pay my rent.
Mhm.
I want you to do my hair or my salon, or I'm not directly asking you to take up responsibilities that I should be doing for myself, right?
Mm.
But I feel when you have past dating, when you're in a more stable situation where you're both exclusive to one another, there's that general need for a man to do certain things for his woman. Honestly
Oh,
speaking, I think, yeah, it's a general need for a man to, like, babe, here's like 3,000, go do your hair. It's not a demand from
Ellie,
the woman, but it's a gift from the man.
Ellie, let's take a break so that we
Yeah.
give Mike to pump himself and get ready to respond to that.
Yeah,
Is it true
ready for that.
that men
Yeah.
take pride in providing for their women? Some of these things that we are talking about, is it true that you enjoy paying for the dinner? Is it true that you enjoy sending them money to do their hair? Does it make you feel manly or masculine? We'll be right back after this break.
Wahenga walisema kipoteacho hakirudi, na mama akasema lazima nikusamehe. Wanadhani ati twafana, ati twapendana, kumbe twapigana. Kazi nitapata, nikuache niende, afadhali nitafute kuliko minivumilie. Wanipa pressure, wanipa pressure, wanipa pressure. Tumekuwa pamoja na sasa hunitaki, hunipendi. Miaka ni miwili, hey. Hivi kwako ni kivumbi, ni kivumbi. Jambo gani hili la kufanya uwe hivi? Ni subira yangu imenifikisha hapa, waniacha kitandani kisa kuwa ni sherehe. Uwe kijana wa Subaru, utanionyesha mambo. Wanipa pressure, wanipa pressure. Eti unataka kwenda Naivasha, mtoto wa Murang'a, nitakupasha, utakipata-pata. Ukirudi Mombasa, eti unataka kwenda Naivasha, mtoto wa Murang'a, nitakupasha, utakipata-pata. Ukirudi Mombasa. Wanipa pressure, Eli. Wanipa pressure.
Hey, Julie! Unanipea pressure. You're giving me pressure. You brought Ellie to my show. Unanipea pressure. You're giving me pressure. I am so excited about tonight's show. And before we continue, we hear what Mike has to say about this thing about men love doing things for ladies, at its masculine, at it makes you feel like you're a man. We are going to discuss that. I want us to head to the comment section. Mr. Eli, we are starting bottoms up or bottoms up, and let's hear what people are saying in the comment section. So, Nyokabi, I don't know if you can be able to see the comments and read them out for me before I start stammering and biting my tongue. Ele, guy, so there we are. Nyokabi, can you see the comments?
I can see a few.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
they are highlighted on the screen.
There's someone who's okay. So there's someone who has asked, and this is from Nora Bella. I have a question. Should people abstain when in a relationship?
Woo! That's a conversation starter right there. Let's go on.
Yeah. And then we have another comment from Rhoda. So Mrs. GK Kamau, we should not provide for our boyfriend stroke girlfriend. Then we have Mark Washira. It depends that if you two have it as a common ground. Kama ni moja atakuwa ana sustain, haita work. It must be a mutual agreement. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Eve the Angel says describe provision. Which I actually do agree, because that word provision, kuna ile kutoa, you're the one niwe tu natoa. No. Then we have someone called Caro Kinya says, is it right for a man you're dating to ask for money? Now that's very interesting, actually. When it's the man who's asking for the money, that's very interesting. Then we have Rhoda, who's saying, if the angel, what if you have been dating for 5 years? What happens in that situation?
Why are you dating for 5 years to start with? If I may just ask. Please tell me why you're dating somebody for 5 years. That's too long. Yeah. You guys are practically not going to get married beyond that.
Yeah.
Continue.
Then we have Sarah, who says, kama ni ya emergency tuma. Atakutuma fare. Then you have Nora, who's saying, yes, if atarudisha, why not? Then V is actually all the way from Maryland, USA. She says, I can agree with a man. I can agree with a man doesn't have to provide for someone. They just dating, but if we are in a serious exclusive relationship, I'll expect it because the sets of the tone for when we become a family. Because that sets the tone for when you become a family.
I like
Makes
that.
sense.
I like that. It sets the tone. Yeah,
Makes a
that's
lot of
amazing.
sense.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Mike is here to project. Welcome, Mike. Let us know where do you start all these shenanigans.
All right. Now, when you think about dating, I take it with two types of energy. We have the feminine and the masculine energy. So if you want to attract the right masculine energy, there's one thing that I came to learn by myself, that if you're a lady, you need to enjoy receiving. That is one of the things. If you want to attract the right masculine energy, and the other one was to you magnify allowing. So if you're this bossy type of lady, you need to know that now I have an authority that has just come in. So you need to magnify allowing, so that even that person can feel comfortable having you around. You see? Yeah. So again, it's a nature in men that just comes automatically. But sasa kuna wale tunaita wa stingy. You know those stingy men? I know the boy child. The boy child will not like you so much. But sasa kuna wale wa stingy sana, unaona? Otherwise, if you're a man and you don't have that aspect of like, you feel that you want to give that love of your life, you want to give that date of yours, then kuna kashida mahali, unaona? That is basically even what acts as security. A man is to provide. Remember, even God gave the first thing he gave man was work and providence. So if even in dating, you also need to kuoneshana your security, like hey, I can be able to provide. So ile ustinji mingi inapoteza watu, inafanya watu waone hey, kama huyu mtu hawezi niprovidea kuniprovidea hata nikathau niekea time ya whole month waweza kubonga, tuna video chat nini, then it shows that we might have a problem in the future. But again, you never say die, because kuna wengine wanakuanga ni time wana buy, sometimes you also even buy time to one ude mwenye naleta on board. Is it a person who is money oriented? Is it a person ambaye anadrive tu na pesa na kupewa na nini na nini na nini? Again, it becomes so beautiful if today I've gifted you, maybe it's your birthday or let's say Valentine's, because Valentine inakanga ni kama one way, ni si tunawapea, then maybe you're looking forward for, that happens, inakuwa, so a lady, we also expect, we feel like it's my birthday, so what am I expecting to, ninaletwa kwa meza hata mimi sasa nione, but we can't talk about it aloud. I'm being honest. Hapa na represent boy child 254.
Yes.
Yeah, so those are the things. And then another thing I also noted is enjoy your body. By enjoy your body, when you think about the feminine energy, is that you guys take so much to the heart, Cindy. Yeah, and if you want, you enjoy your body by taking those emotions to your heart. You know now that you're on board, sasa nini, so that you know even how to control these emotions, so that even suit. Because watu maboys kuna wale wanaweza kuambia hey babe pole, oh nimekuumiza pole, hey. But kuna wengine anasema we pole wewe niki pole, you see. So they need to feel their body, and the body is also, they attract that energy that is coming with that masculine energy as well.
Mike, you have finally done it, and your sound is excellent. So I want to guarantee you, follow or family edition, that we are definitely going to talk about feminine energy and masculinity energy. We will be talking about those two energies and how to use them in relationships. So that's an amazing topic. I am hearing from the comment sections that we did not manage to exhaust this conversation. We even have a new panelist who has been invited early into this conversation. He's called Mark Washira. We will reach out to you, or you can reach out to us, and we will invite you to this particular panel, and we will continue this conversation further. And before we do that, we want to hear you, our audiences. What do you want to talk about in the next conversation about dating? By leaving your comments in the comment section, leaving your questions in the comment section, hashtag @inheart, hashtag responding to life, hashtag marriage connect Kenya, and we will definitely respond to those amazing questions. Now, I want to thank each and every one of you. You have stayed on this show from the beginning up to this particular time. We, as the family of Art in Heart, we don't take it for granted. We appreciate you. You are the ones who make this show what it is. And now I want to appreciate my guests, Nyokabi and Mike. I really appreciate you guys. I am looking forward to hosting you again so that we can dive deeper into this conversation and even invite the audiences to interact with us. So thank you so much for making the time. Thank you so much for coming. And finally, the people behind the scenes, Akina Godwin, Akina Mwema, Akina Eli, Liquiani, my friend, Akina Victoria and Kata, you guys are doing an amazing job. And thank you so much for making this show what it is. We don't take it for granted. So remember to subscribe. Please hit the subscription button on Art in Heart on YouTube, Art in Heart on Facebook, Art in Heart on Instagram, Art in Heart on TikTok, on all social media. Please hit the subscription button. And please do not forget responding to live on Facebook, on YouTube, Suko Wote. Don't forget Marriage Connect Kenya on Nyokabi GK Kamau, on YouTube, on Facebook, and all these platforms. Please remember to subscribe. Please accept akitunawaomba tu. Finya hiyo kitu appreciate so that the show can grow, and remember to share and keep sharing. So I want to wish you a beautiful night. Oh, before I go, I want to give my guests an opportunity to say their good night. You each have 1 minute. We already passed our time, our closing time. So I'll start. We have started with Mike the whole time. So I'll start with Nyokabi, 1 minute to say one word as we close, and then Mike as we come to the closer of the show. So Nyokabi, 1 minute.
Yes, so I think it's been a very interesting engagement that we've had. The time felt really short because there's so much more that we had to discuss. So I hope maybe we can have a sequel of this. Maybe the next episode can be a continuation of this conversation, because there's still so much more to talk about in this conversation. But I've had an amazing time. I have so many friends and family in the comment section, so I'm so glad for the support and how these particular channels are moving forward positive conversations that actually benefit our generation. So that's really good. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and we will definitely continue this conversation, Nyokabi, that I can assure you. We are excited to host you. We'll definitely host you again. And it's nice to know that you want to be hosted again. Awesome. Mikey, it is your turn. Upatiane number.
Okay. So, but tell me kwa kidogo. It's 1 hour, and I feel like I've just been sitting here for 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And let's have the spirit of, we die learning, and so I'm excited. Maybe if we possible we continue this topic, and I feel actually warm. I feel like sijui kama nimepata mtu sijui. Anyway, good night.
Stay close to us, will help you to get a person. Wako huko kwa comment section wamekubook. When you walikuwa wamekubrozone, wamekutoa kwa brozone. They had never seen you in this light, and now they are thinking, hey, this thing can go down. So we wish you luck in that scenario. So once again, thank you so much, my panelists, for coming. You made this show what it was. Your brains were brilliant, as I expected and I hoped and I thought, and we are so glad to have you. Once again, this is Art in Heart. Remember to respond to the survey that we will attach in the comment section below. Please answer the questions and help us do a comprehensive survey on dating and the shoes that we're providing for you right here at Art in Heart. See you on Saturday, same time, same place. Hashtag Art in Heart, hashtag responding to life, hashtag marriage connected Kenya. Good night, everybody, and love you.
Hii safari kona mengi maswali, kona nyingi hatari, nazihami na mistari, dunga changu kivuli si feel, moyo jabali si bleed, ndoto za jirini real, ndoto za jirini real, ndoto za jirini real. Walk with the famous, sit with the broken, eat with the generous, feed the broke, laugh with the strain to mask your fear, run in the rain to hide your tear. Na hii si manual ya success, ukiniuliza bado na guess. I guess success ni vitu ndogo, step by step, efforts kidogo, haba na haba, says kibaba, don't ever tire, usichoke kufanya. The steeper the climb, the heavier the crown, the heavier the crown, the thinner the crowd. Still we run, we climb, we rise, we move. Don't listen to the naysayers, pay them no mind, we're queer. And as you soldier on, remember happiness is not a place further along on your soul journey. You can choose to be happy as you move. Najua umesikia trust the process mara kama thao. You're wondering when the process is gonna trust you in return. I'm only one way. Try to make it make sense, try to make it headway, try to fake it, cloud chest, cloud senses. Be proud of your mistakes, they shape you. On your flaws, they set you apart from the crowd. Laugh at yourself more, learn to live with yourself more. People ain't permanent. Filter what you take in, love your environment. Filter what you give out, care for this continent. Don't cut off, just move on, cause I assure you I relate. You stand before the mirror and ask yourself why you can't stop chasing dreams that seem elusive, I relate. You question your unending passion and wonder why your thirst can't be quenched, I relate. You see beautiful patterns in random happenings. You have twisted feelings about simple things. You're wondering if there's a world out there that can relate. You're a simple girl on this twisted journey. You've got a twisted mind in the simple body. You've got a genius biding time, just buying time. Hii safari kona mengi maswali, kona nyingi hatari, nazihami na mistari. Dunga changu kivuli si feel, moyo jabali si bleed. Ndoto za jirini real, ndoto za jirini real, ndoto za jirini real. Shake hands with the famous, swap hearts with the broken. Kiuliza gani na prefer, I won't lie in the latter. Sacrifice my old self to make room for the new. I got to let some go stress for peace to enjoy the view. I talk to myself more than the average human. Listen to myself more than the average human. So talk to yourself more than you talk to everyone. Listen to yourself closer than you listen to everyone. Kama madrez na kudepress, una press on kuziuse. Kama habits na kubetray, una passive kuzidu. Kama hiyo love ni toxic, then don't sit in it. Kama ni chupa na kumaliza, mbona una chag. Kama ni motion na kuchokesha, mbona usi pass. Kama social media na kukondesha, mbona usi log out. Na kama ni sako na kupoteza, mbona usi check out. Sacrifice your old self, make room for the new. You gotta let some go stress for peace to enjoy the view. Bury your seed is brought you, bury your mingy mental. Bury your pride and land, be ready to run, be ready to run, be ready to run. The steeper the climb, the heavier the feet, the heavier the crown, the lighter the crowd. Still we run, we climb, we rise on this twisted journey. Hii safari kona mengi maswali, kona nyingi hatari, nazihami na mistari. Dunga changu kivuli si feel, moyo jabali si bleed. Ndoto za jirini real, ndoto za jirini real.